Good morning. Welcome. So, hey, today's project revolves around a comment one of you folks made. I never know if I should mention your names or not, so I'm not, but you know who you are. You made this recommendation. It's the only one in the last video that made this recommendation, and I agree. It's a great idea. Dust. Dust is a huge problem here, especially since I have this train layout. 130 square feet of train layout, and dust is a serious situation. He made a comment of, how about a dust box filter? Real simple to make. I looked online. There's tons of them out there on people that have made these. So I'm going to make one, and because most of my cutting I do over in this area, and it throws the dust against the door. I'm going to try to do something to capture that dust so it doesn't blow around back at my train layout. Okay, so let's get started with what do we need for material? Right over here. A simple box fan. And it's important. Okay, it's blowing that way. That's important. I'll put the filter on this side. It's just super simple. I've already got the measurements. This is basically a 20 by 20 box fan. And when I went to the lumberyard to get a filter, I thought it was 24 by 24, so I was looking for a big, like a 24 by 24 filter, and that's all I could find is 20 by 25, so it's a good thing, because that will be perfect. It was around $10 for the filter. I could even double them up if I wanted to, but I don't want to, so I'm going to go out to the metal brake and bend some metal, and then I can just screw it, and it'll just slide down in there. So let's go outside to the metal brake and bend some metal. We're out in the underbelly of the shop, so to speak. This is outside under an overhang, so I can keep this out of the weather. I have a ton of coil stock. Comes in a big roll, like a 50-foot roll by 2 feet. This roll was a couple $100, a terracotta, kind of a specialized color. I have 4 or 5 other rolls of different stuff, and this was just a cut-off piece. It's black on one side, white on the other. Doesn't get any more plain than that. Black and white, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make 2 pieces that are Z shape, and the overall width, they come out for a preset. Can you see that? Not sure. And so I'm going to cut it at 2 3/4. It's pretty cool. This table does just about everything. You can see it's marked bend or cut. And so you put it right to there, whatever the measurement is. We're doing a cut, so I set it at 2 3/4 of an inch. And there'll be 2 of them. These little legs bend right up. 2 3/4. I need a dust collector out here. It's a lot of dust. 2 3/4. The length that I need was about 20 inches. This is more. You know what? Be a lot. It's 25. We're going to cut 5 inches off right now. So this has a out of the way, move it. This folds down to show where the cut line is. So I pull that out to 5 inches. right there. Just clamps it. Put that back up. Okay. So now it should be 20 inches long, or so, approximately. 20 and a half. I can trim that if I need to, but that's easily manageable. And now it's too short. I should have left it 25. You know what? Guess what? I have another piece. Oh, do I have the military definition of this is a portable handheld communications inscriber. Let's go. Sounds good anyway. 25. And 25. That reminds me. Last night, I dreamt I was a muffler. Yeah. I woke up exhausted. Can anybody tell I'm feeling better? Slide it by there. Put that right there. You can tell your friends that joke. Watch them roll their eyes. Perfect. Okay. So I want 2 at this width. Then we're going to bend it. There's 1. 2. The third one, I might as well do it. The bottom piece is going to be bent differently, but that'll be enough. Okay. Now, these don't work on really small bends, so I have to kind of mark them out. So, and I'm going to estimate. I want 3/4. Let's get it so it looks the same. We want the white on the outside. It was black and white. The other piece. Okay, so I want 3/4 of an inch. This right here to here. Here to here is 3/4 of an inch. So I'm actually about a 1/16 over. Bend that to a 90. And then I want 1 inch, which should be about there. Okay. So that's the look that we want. We'll do one more. Okay, that's the 2 side pieces. And the bottom, let's go the same, except they're both bends are going to, yeah, they're going to be the same. There may be a problem doing it this way. I may have to end up, well, you'll see when we go back inside what my problem is. A lot of people know what my problem is. A lot of people don't. I gotta hurry up, it's cold out here. So that's created a channel for the filter to sit down into on the bottom. The problem is getting a screw through here. I may have to drill a hole here so I can get a screw through there and into here. Let's go inside. All right, back inside where it's warm. I'm going to lay this fan down, and I'm going to sit down and do some drilling and fitting and stuff. So let's get a little close-up look at this. Oh, and there's other junk in here. I mean, it's good stuff. That's the filter to our swimming pool. That's going to be going out in a couple of months or less. That'll be cool. Let's sit down and just take a load off, eh? Okay. So currently, with my total knee replacements, I cannot stand up without assistance, without using my arms for this chair. But that doesn't mean anything to you, I'm sure. I got to get up already. This is too long. I have a short maker. So let's see. Let's try it right there. So, this is the only thing that I have that's good to screw into. So I'll make a mark. That looks good there and there. I'm going to put it right down low. And I'm putting it so it'll miss those two screws. Okay. I'm going to drill a hole right through there. There, that will allow me, by having that hole, I can run a screw right through there. So I'll do one on this side. Got a 2x4 under here. I was hoping I could just set it right back in. I'm going to do it over there. I need to practice standing up anyway. Yeah, that's much better. Watch. The other one I got it okay, but this one should go fine. There we go. All right, now I can sit down again. Okay. I'm also going to screw on a couple of legs. Otherwise, this will blow over pretty easy. They used to have legs. Don't know where they went. Right there. Just using basic sheet metal screws. I'm going to have to... That's not magnetic. Oh, it is. Barely. Oh, there's another challenge, isn't it? What? I didn't see that coming. I guarantee you this is going to be hard. Kenny. Okay. Put that in there, put my finger underneath, hopefully. Okay. That didn't feel like it was very solid. I have a pop rivet gun. I may, once I get the side pieces on, I may pop rivet it together to help hold it. Okay. Well, that feels pretty good. Okay. All the suction is going to be going that way, so it'll be pulling this down anyway. I guess I'm going to just stand up, old guy. You know what I'm saying? So we want the filter itself is 19.5 inches. And right there is 20. So I can come in on each side just a little bit. I won't have to. Boy, I wish that was magnetic. I'm going to look for another bit. Timeout. All right, it turns out just the chuck works okay. It's not ideal, but that's what we're doing. Okay, right about there. There, good and solid. Do the other side. Yeah, I buy 100 screws and use 6. That's pretty good. Or 8. Okay, so now I can just cut these off to length. Look at this, put a little bevel on it, make it look custom. Okay. Let's see if the filter fits, fella. Alrighty. This got bent a little bit. That's all right. Well, shall we stand it up? Good snug fit. Okay, there. I think that'll work. So now I'll put a couple of legs on here. Just a couple pieces of wood. I cut 2 legs, started 2 screws. What's the worst that could happen? Solid. I like it. There. I present to you a box fan filter with an on-off switch. Good. That should catch quite a bit of dust. I like that. So now the question is where to put it. Most of my cutting I do over here. I'll have the table saw. I try to keep it near the door, the table saw and the chop saw. So I think I'll probably either make a table or find something, but I'll put it like right close to here. So it's sitting about that yay high, and so it'll blow that way. It's kind of a dead end area over in there, so it won't circulate the entire room, which is what I don't want to do. But it should catch most of the dust. So there you have it, the box filter fan. I like it. Thanks for your suggestion. Well, coming up is a kind of a moment, kind of sad. I'm going to sell all my duplicate tools because, I mean, I only have, I have two hands, but I can only use like one at a time. So I'm going to be selling those off. Probably talk to Chad and Dan, see if they're interested in any of this stuff. I have, I think, 3 air compressors, a whole bunch of stuff outside, and it's just sitting here. It could be used by somebody else. So I'm going to probably sell this stuff maybe in another month when spring gets here and get it out of here. I'll get them all checked out, make sure they work and all that. Just one little thing of moving on, but moving upwards. I'm excited about what's going on here in the shop, doing different kinds of projects, much less physical. I really like that.